Materials I use to wave. Brush, wave enforcer, medium hard side, very soft side. I prefer a much harder side because it's better. I don't know, it just feels better, especially when my hair gets longer, especially when you're in your wolfing phase. Murray's Essential Bread and Butter will be used a lot. 360 style. Don't use that much. Just use it after I put the Murray's on because it put a lot of white residue in your hair. As far as the shampoo I'm about to use, you'll see that later. Let me show you my hair. That hair is not where it should be because I've been slacking. Yeah, my lips are ashy. But let me pause this, show you the shampoo. HEB brand, you know, Dandruff 2-in-1. Ain't nothing special. Ain't nothing special at all. Just that. I'm about to wash my hair, and I'll show you the state of my hair after it's been washed, and I'll show you how to circumvent the whole process. You know, 1 going to 2 and 2 going to 1. Rinse around, turn it off, wax on, wax off. Mr. Miyagi. Alright, pause. By the way, there is no certain method to washing your hair. Just wash it till you feel that you're done. Wash it until you feel good that you washed it. One more thing, you probably need to see my hair, how long it is, without it being kind of, because it's kind of laid down right now. See, this is unlaid down length. It's not too high, really. Not too high at all. But waves keep up. Unlaid down length. Alright, done washing hair. 2 things I did when I was washing my hair. For one, I didn't use no type of warm, hot, cold water. I just used water. All you need to do is use water. When I was washing it, I was just like that, scratching, you know, everything. Then when it got done, rinsing the hair out and I was done, I was rubbing like that while running the water on it, rubbing the shampoo out in the pattern that I brushed my hair. Now, you want to make sure that your hair is wet. Not moist, wet, but not dripping wet. Just wet. Because it's going to be vital. Especially when your hair gets longer. And especially when you have trained your waves. Also, yeah, before you do any of this, you need to train your waves. To train your hair to form waves. Because doing this without training, you're not going to have waves. I'm now going to take some of this. I'm going to do this with 2 hands. Okay. There you go. All around. For the front right here, you're just going to go like this, forward. Sides, you can go down, or I want you to go like that, like in a sloping, like in a hill. Back, you can just go down. These sides right here, down like that. This is all back. And this is like that. Once you have done that, and your hair is particularly wet, you need to brush. You need to brush until your hair dries out. That's what the brushing is going to do. Dry your hair out. Then it's going to lay down. And from the way, it's going to look like silk. Trust me, I know, young Padawan. But before you do any of this, you do need to brush. Because if you haven't trained your hair to actually curl forward and in those directions by brushing for probably a good 2 weeks, all this is pointless. Okay. Now I have grease in my hair. I will start brushing with a super hard brush. I will come back to you in a little bit. This probably will take 10 to 15 minutes to brush all this grease out and dry my hair out while brushing. At this point, you're starting to see that it's looking shiny in parts like that, and it's laying down all weird like silk. Now, you also see some prickly parts. I need to lay some more grease on those parts. A little bit more. See, my hair look really shiny right here. You can see the grease. I just wiped that off. And ain't using too much grease because that's going to settle once I put the do-rag on. But, and there you go. But people with shorter hair, just start brushing. Do that. You good. Oh yeah, and once your hair starts getting dry from all that brushing, you could just pretty much start doing this to lay it down. And then I ain't lay it down too good right here because it wasn't wet enough. I dried it too much actually. But when you have it laid down, like, see how this part is right here? Like, it's super smooth, like it's not even real hair. It's just like laid down like a perm almost. When you have it like that instead of all this prickly, actually I need more grease in there. I need to brush more, but this is just like a quick tutorial. But when you have it laid down like that with no pricklies, that's when you just lay this shit on it a little bit. But that ends the session.